Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook. I'm here to talk to you about the latest episode of Harley Quinn Season 3. It was called Climax at Jazza. Okay. We pick up right where we left off with our heroes, as it were, still tied up at Wayne Manor, where they see that Bruce has, in fact, brought back his dead parents, but they're kind of like tree zombie kind of people. And it would seem that he also brought back a whole bunch of these tree zombie people when he brought his parents back. So Batgirl frees our heroes so that they can help deal with the zombie plant people. And at that point, Ivy and Harley are reunited with Frank. Finally, Dr. Psycho ends up being turned into one of the plant zombie people when he gets a puke on him from one of the other ones when they break into the manor. Bruce, meanwhile, goes about trying to catch his zombie plant parents up on what he's been doing with his life, while our heroes discover that the plant zombie people are headed for Gotham Park and the Jazz Fest thing. Ivy decides she has to go into the green to try to control the plant zombie people. Harley reveals to Nightwing and Batgirl that she knows that Bruce is Batman, so they'll lead her to the Batcave so that they can effectively team up to try to deal with the plant zombie people, which they do by heading out on various vehicles. Batgirl on her cycle, Robin on the macaroni, aka Alfred's goofy old-fashioned bike, instead of the Batmobile for some reason, which I know he's not Robin anymore, but like, wouldn't he just take the Batmobile anyway? Harley is rocking the Batwing, which she is soon loath to find out does not have any ballistic weapons. Ivy manages to figure out how to control the zombies, and she decides to send them around Gotham using their vomit to terraform the planet, because of course her plan this whole time has been to create like an Eden on Earth and to sort of take it over with plants, terraform it. Harley meanwhile calls in King Shark for help. He shows up at Wayne Manor and informs Bruce that other zombies came back when he reanimated his parents, which apparently he didn't know. But he also explains how he had to get over a whole bunch of familiar trauma himself, and that after all this time, Bruce should really be further along with reconciling his parents' death. Ivy proceeds to control the plant zombie people and make them puke all over Gotham, which starts transforming it just like she wanted. And they eventually make it to the Jazza thing, which Joker is hosting, of course, and start puking all over people there, turning them into yet more plant zombie people. Ivy even shows up at Jazza to take the mic and explains that humans have mistreated plant life for too long and that it's time for plant life or plant kind to strike back. Harley realizes what Ivy is up to and is quite dismayed, but before she can do anything, she ends up being attacked and crashing the Batwing, causing her to be rescued from the wreck by Batgirl. She then convinces Batgirl and Nightwing to let her talk to Ivy to try to fix things. But when she tries to do that, Ivy tells her that what she's been doing is just their original plan come true, if a little bit differently, and that she was only able to even do it because Harley believed in her and helped her find the confidence to do what needed to be done. Harley then gets puked on and turned into a tree plant zombie person by accident, which Bane sees and thinks she did in order to save him from getting puked on, and seizes the moment to forgive her and Ivy over the posture maker, which is hilarious because he's still obsessing over the thing. Bruce realizes with the help of King Shark that his zombie parents have to be put down, and King Shark volunteers to take care of it for him with a shovel. Ivy can't bear to see Harley turned into a plant zombie, so she reverses the transformation, knowing that in order to do that, she has to reverse everything, and that all of her progress towards creating her Eden will be undone. And that's where the episode ends. I like this episode quite a bit. I love the Batgirl character in this show, and the jokes were funny, and the episode had a lot of heart, as this show often does, especially on the part of Harley, which I think is great. And of course, Clayface and King Shark and Dr. Psycho and Bane and even Bruce were hilarious in this episode. Harley is always hilarious, that's a given, but we don't always have excellent, hilarity from the secondary characters. It's been uneven this season, but in this episode, they really delivered on that, so I was happy about it. In fact, I think this episode was definitely better than the last couple. The great news is that since last week's episode, even though there was some speculation that the show might get canceled, it's actually been renewed for a fourth season, so I'm happy about that. But we still have a number of episodes to get through this season, and it'll be interesting to see where things go between Harley and Ivy now that Ivy had to abandon her plan of turning Gotham into Eden after pretty much succeeding at it, which puts her back at square one, all because of her love for Harley. So is she going to be bitter about that? Is it going to cause trouble between them? We'll have to see. But yeah, this was a good episode, and there you have it. I'm going to get out of here for now. I'll be back with a review of next week's episode. Until then, my friends, I wish you peace and long life.